Oh boy, this title is a mouthful. Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, giant monsters all out attack. I have no idea why they made that title so long, but it's shortened to GMK to most fans. So GMK is my favorite Toho Godzilla film. Just getting that out there now. I loved this when I first saw it as a teenager, and I still love this film. Of course, I rewatched it obviously, and it's really good to me. The film is vicious, it's brutal, it's killer, and overall just a really darn good time. Especially since the characters in this film talk about how the Americans think they saw Godzilla in New York City, and it openly disrespects and disregards the '98 film by TriStar, which still makes me chuckle pretty hard. GMK is a direct sequel to the original film, which is a unique way to tackle a new Godzilla film, and it did it years before films like Halloween or Terminator Dark Fate, where they just went, let's just act like none of the other films exist but the first movie and just go from there. And I kind of like it how they did it with this. The film begins with a submarine being destroyed, very similar to the classic film. Meanwhile, earthquakes begin to happen. The lead character begins to believe monsters, are the cause of the earthquakes, which leads to her finding a book about the guardian monsters, which in this film are Baragon, which he's a very good boy, he's the best boy. He's essentially a giant red dinosaur dragon dog. He's a great pupper, he's cute, he has huge floppy ears, he's adorable. Mothra is, well, Mothra. Nothing really changed about her much outside of a color scheme change and the way she's designed with the model itself. So then there's the big boy, King Ghidorah. He's actually the hero of the film, like the literal godsend guardian of Earth in this movie, which is a huge change to the character because he's always perceived as a villain from another world or not from Earth, and it's pretty cool to see a villain that we've seen multiple times be like, nah, I'm the good guy now. I'm here to protect you, humans. And he also has a new design, which I like and dislike all at the same time, because he has a more classical dragon look with his horns, with his head, with his body, with how he's designed. But he also comes off a little goofy because they made his legs shorter and they made his neck shorter, so he kind of like looks like he's like wobbling all around and he's like doing a little like dance when moving kind of. It looks kind of goofy, but I still like it. So why do we need the guardian monsters? Why are they being summoned? Well, because once again, Godzilla is back to being a pure villain, and I really love it. It's so freaking wicked seeing Godzilla just tear apart buildings and monsters on purpose, and it's just pure chaos, and I adore it. Godzilla also has a new design, and oh boy, he's thick with two C's. He has a little beard belly and even thicker thighs. He's actually quite massive in this. But my favorite new feature is his all white soulless eyes. Why? Because it's told in the film that Godzilla is possessed by all the souls from the Pacific War that are lashing out due to Japan's denial of past crimes. And I absolutely think that is the coolest thing ever. Having a giant monster basically being reincarnated as punished souls, punished victims, I think it's so damn cool. And it's a good reflection of Japan itself. I love the story behind both Godzilla and the Guardian monsters. I adore how they switched the roles of Godzilla and King Ghidorah as destroyer and protector. Like I said at the start, I love this movie. I think there's a hell of a lot to adore about it, especially all the changes to the lore. Because I always say change isn't bad as long as it's respectful and it keeps the core tenets, and this film does. And I'm not really sure how the fan base feels about it, because I don't really see a lot of Godzilla fans ever really talking about it. But I assume some of the changes don't fit well with like die-hard hardcore fans. But this is just my opinion on my personal favorite Toho Godzilla movie. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you again. Have a stellar day.